All right, folks, we are live, and it is an amazing day. I'm so excited to try to play more of this amazing game called Project Zomboid. Now, last time we were playing, we had learned that we need to start preparing for winter. It is August 20th, and I know the winters can be quite difficult, so let's go ahead and start going on and on and on. So, one of the things that we were working on last time was we need to build ourselves our own rain catcher. Because apparently, I've only done this once, by the way, and it was long ago. You can plumb your rain catchers to your sink, and it's fresh water. Back then, I'm not sure if it's still fresh water now, but it will make filling up the water stuff a lot easier if we have more or less the ability to build them up. So I'm hoping to build one rain catcher and then seeing if I can plumb that. I will state though, it has become aware to me that there are ways to fire clay pipes. And the reason why I kind of am like, I'm not sure about that, is that if I make the rain catcher, it may not allow me to plumb it, and I may have to plumb it with pipes, unlike before. Which is totally fine with me. I just am interested to see, about that. So let's go ahead and search all the recipes. I am missing some stuff. I need a tarp, and I need some planks. But I think what we were trying to do is we're trying to reach the roof. And yeah, this requires 6 carpentry, and I believe we were working on that pretty dang hard last time. So if I go up here, and then let's see, we are like on the precipice of being able to do that. So I need to go and gather some logs. Now there's a ton of logs and stuff around here for me to, or trees, my bad, for me to choose from. But I'm gonna go in the house real quick and grab a quick bite to eat. We don't want to get too hungry while we're out there chopping down trees and trying to be awesome. So, as much as I want it to be, whiskey is not a snack. Let's see here. You know what? I think, let's take a lime green pop with us. Oh, I didn't grab that. Where is it? Where is it? Am I just blind? I better not be blind. I better not be blind. Okay, there it is. It's like a lime soda. And then, oh, there's cans of mushroom soup I guess I could go for. Let's see here. Oh, I actually might I just might have to lay down. Oh, yeah, there we go. A can of, a bag of, salt and vinegar chips. I really like salt and vinegar chips, to be honest. But yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and munch on our bag of chips. We need to get our self to bed here soon. We don't want to be too long out. All right. So I always put my empty plastic bottles in here. I don't really, I guess, do it because I think it's the best way of doing it. I just do it because I think having more plastic bottles in the future will be very beneficial for us. Like, for example, like, I know a lot of people, I've seen people do this, but there is a very, very nice house right here that you can get to by going a certain way. And it's like a really nice house. It has a forge. This is like the blacksmith shop. It has docks and everything else. And it's secluded enough that the zombies may over time come in there, but never in big hordes. And there's enough like trees around you that you could really clear out quite a bit. But as much as I love that place, I don't think we're going to go there just yet. I don't want to move everything there. Project Zomboid already has quite a few people, or quite a few items in it, and with Build 42, it's a lot more items. So, me having to move is a big endeavor. Like, very, very big. Like, very big. Okay. Like, yeah, it's like so big. That's how I was reminding myself of that. You know, just like, you don't understand how like crazy it is out there. Do I have a book I should be reading? Let me see here. All right, so aiming, but we don't have aiming until aiming 3. I just got cooking 1, so we should read cooking 2. I think I left my light out somewhere else. Let's go ahead and see. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey! Hello. Hi, thank you for the like. Sorry to see you go. But totally get it. Totally get it. All right, so what I was doing right here was I was trying to min-max my opportunity with being able to carry everything I can. And I don't see my flashlight there. Maybe I left the flashlight somewhere else? I don't usually leave my flashlight places, but you know, whatever. Oh, there it is. See? I knew I put that somewhere. So, we're going to use the trucks to back up to places and start, cutting trees down and stuff. So let's go ahead and rest, and we're going to read this book. Okay, I was out of breath because I was running, I guess. And I don't like to go to bed with just drowsy. Pretty much what happens is it's just... It's not bad. It's just my character never fully sleeps through the night. And I feel like it's kind of problematic that I'm having to wake up at, like, I don't know, 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, see, I'm still drowsy. Probably around midnight is when I'm probably going to be tired. Well, still going. There we go. Now, I did see that I was out of water, so we're going to put those in there, and I think I do have, yeah, we'll just drink a Diet Cola. There's a open end drink. There you go. I like that. Oh, that didn't. Well, technically, um, um, what can I say? Technically, in real life, soda is actually a, like, I've heard, by the way, I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard that, pop or any kind of, like, carbonated, item actually gives you less hydration. Unless, like, I guess it's like, yeah, I don't know. I remember somebody talking about the other day, and I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so, yeah. We're going to put the book back. Oh, it's not that one. Yep, there you go. One day I plan on, like, reworking all of the, redoing all the build work for the bookshelves, so, like, they hold as much as I want them to. But, we aren't at that point yet. Oh, here's the other hiking bag. Yeah. So, we'll toss this on the ground. And then we'll show our equipment. And, the duffel bag can go in there. And then we could put this as our secondary. Yeah, that's nice. The hiking bags have a lot less encumbrance to, oh man, I had it just on the tip of my tongue. They have it so, like, if you put an item that is 10 pounds, it will reduce it to, like, 2.1 or something for your character. All right, let's get started. All right. Got that done. Let's go ahead and hide our inventory. And there we go. Yeah. Saw that log. Scratch. All right. Let's cut down some more of these trees. They're growing out of turn anyway, so... like, there's a lot of them growing in areas that they normally wouldn't grow. I guess I could have just made log stairs instead of going through all this work to get to level 6. But I feel like going to level 6 is not a bad idea for us. Carpentry-wise. Because, you know, as you get better and better at these things, more and more things open up for you. Now, I'm only choosing to cut 2. I like in the crafting menu, you can actually saw the logs without having to just right-click and do saw, right-click, saw, right-click, saw. And the reason why I'm only doing 2 is because if I do more than 6 planks in my inventory, my guy has issues with that. He's all like, "Ugh, it's too heavy. It's too heavy, man. Too heavy." See? Extremely overloaded is what he says. He's all like, I'm an old man. I need lots of water. Actually, it hurts to say it like that. I can't be a better Gramps than Dimension, which is my co-host. He's a good Gramps. But what's cool is you also can use the saplings, the tree branches, to make other items like wooden handles, stakes, like wooden stakes, like the one you would plunge into a vampire's chest. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go over and fetch myself a water bottle. And then I'm gonna go fill it. And then after that, we can go over and take care of stuff. The handle condition is bad, but if it breaks, I actually have handles already done there. Let me go ahead and actually look at that. So that would be in the what? Miscellaneous? No. Would be in the assembly? Yeah, it would be. Alright, well, we'll take care of that when we need to. Sorry. I've developed a little bit of a cough in real life. You know, I used to have a carton of emergency water, and I can't remember where I possibly put it, because I can't find it. Anywhere. And I really would like to find it, because it was an entire package of water, which, you know, is quite a bit. Yeah, this one doesn't have much water in it. Oh, we do have a poncho. Not going to be using the poncho right now, though. Well, I guess when the axe breaks, we can go over and make ourselves a medium handle. Do I have the 2 rope on me? I bet it's in the car. Nope. Huh. Maybe it's inside that backpack? I don't remember. Let's run in here and see if the sink in here still has water. Chrome sink. Or drink first. Always drink first. There we go. I have yet to, you know, take care of the other houses around here. I don't have a sledgehammer, so I can't, like, really bust down walls and stuff yet. Well, I think I can. If I just use my axe on someone's wall, it'll eventually break. But, I'm not really wanting to do that. So, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's the break. Alright, there's the hatch ahead. Alright, so We go over here, and honestly, we should just drop that. Or do I keep all of my handles? I guarantee you not in there. Wouldn't hurt to sharpen it. Okay, what do I need to repair this? Hatchet head, okay. Not what I want. Alright, so I can sharpen that now. Okay. Oh. Huh. I just may not have the skill. No, I think, yeah, there we go. So, it says I need a large knife. What do they consider a large knife? Okay. Stop doing that. I don't want hacksaws. I do not want hacksaws. All right. Let's go ahead and grab one of these hunting knives. And I know I carved some medium handles not too long ago. I just have to find them. Hey, Scott Dog! Hey, I missed the last couple. Glad I'm catching this one. How's it going, man? I am doing pretty okay. I'm doing pretty okay. How about you? How about you? Small handle. I don't want small handles. You know what? F this. I know what I'm doing. Meh. Work was killer. Had a massive catering order and 2 callouts, but I'm alive. How is the PZ run going? It is going beautifully. We are sitting here and we are making a bunch of cool things and we're just being awesome. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm pretty good at the whole I'm set up thing. Let me go ahead and say carving is not level 2 yet, but don't worry, folks. Don't worry, folks. We're gonna find out what level I need to have for the carving to carve a medium handle. Oh, you see that right there? It says level 1 carving. Oh wait, no, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, see, level 2 carving. Yep. That's my fault. Well, we still have all this stuff here, so why don't we, let me go ahead and double check. I actually have that. Yep, I do. Okay. So let's go ahead and, take care of these things. I do enjoy the animations of this game. It is nice. Hello, welcome in, folks. Yeah, I'm pretty well established. You can. Oh, let me go ahead and close this. But this is the home. This is my house. I'm trying to get high enough carpentry that I can plumb the sink. I'm not sure, though, if it's going to act like it did before, but we'll find out. And then this, it's hard to see it, but on the right-hand side here is my workshop. So I have all of my storage crates you can see on the far right. I have myself a simple forge, a simple smelter, a kiln, pottery wheel, and the last thing on the right, closest to the crates, that is a press, so I can press molds and clay molds and stuff. And when I'm done with that, I can fire them in the kiln, and so on and so on. Yeah, all of the wood frames and the wood flooring was there before I came here. Sorry. I'm coughing every now and then. Yeah. I'm getting closer to being able to make a mace. I really want to be able to make a mace. Because I'm not sure if you folks see, know or not, but look at that. I have level 6 or level 5 long blunt coming up pretty quick. And I am having so much fun retrofitting baseball bats, whether they're metal or wooden. It's just fun. Just good fun. It definitely made me realize that, like, how much of the, Alright, we're getting distracted here. I don't want to do a bunch of freaking extra things. I gotta get focused. I gotta be focused. I totally lost my train of thought, too. I don't know what I was talking about. Alright, so hatchet head can go in here. So can the sharpening stone. And the small handles. Alright, we'll take the hatchet. I'm pretty sure we can actually, eventually. You know, I think there's actually a real hatch. I think I have a real axe somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about it. And my guy's a little bit rumbly with his food, huh? Ah, remove the bush. Remove the bush. Alright, let's get to cutting trees. I hope my guy would not be silly enough to think he could use a knife to cut down a tree. But I've seen sillier things happen. Sillier things happen. Alright. These are the mean streets where you have to be awesome and awesomer. You guys like my little, like, announcer voice? Alright. I think we have enough logs around us to enjoy cutting them. Alright, so let's go ahead and do saw logs. Like I said before, people, I don't like to do more than 2 logs because the amount of, well, inventory space it takes up and how much it hurts my character to try to, well, move them. So, how's everyone's day besides Scott Dog, which has had a killer of a day apparently? Well, you know, it's always good to hear about more people's days. So, Scott Dog, I'm actually curious about your schedule. Now, I know you live over on the eastern coast somewhere, but like, what's your schedule like? I'm just curious because like, whenever I had to work truck for a place called Storables, I don't think they're even around anymore. Um, Sometimes when truck would come in for us, it was like a 4 a.m. situation, and we had to just get everything out, and we then would have to go out, place it, or stock it, you know, whatever. Usually get in between 3 to 4 a.m. Ooh, okay. Okay. Do you ever work afternoon or evening shifts? Yeah, truck days, a death needed to be early. So much to do. Yep. Yep. Yeah. When I was working at Storables, I was a very opinionated kid, which I think I still am pretty opinionated, but you know what I mean. Um, so I was always kind of like, I don't know how I would say it 100%, but like, I definitely knew things, and when people around me talked about those things incorrectly, I always would like interjected, going, "No, you're wrong." And I kind of wish as a kid I didn't do that as often, or as a young adult. Uh, Not at the kitchen job. Afternoons and evenings are the second client work one. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. This guy works 2 jobs, folks. 2 jobs. Like, Scott Dog, you're making me look bad here. Doing 2 jobs at the same time? Yeesh. I really love Project Zomboid. We just put up a new video, folks. If you haven't watched it, it is essentially our title and thumbnail. I will not lie, it's a bit clickbaity. But we immediately start talking about how UIs mean everything to a game. And some people, it will stop people from playing a game if the UI looks too intimidating or just too hard to understand. And had a good conversation with Dimension in the video about it, but like, I think that's true. I think I think me and my generation grew up with video games kind of fully evolving into something more than just a side scroller or a thing. Now, mind you, the generation before me actually saw the birth of video games and stuff. Not discounting them, but I think nowadays, there's a lot of people who, like I just said, won't play a game because of the bad UI. And it's interesting because, like I was saying in the video, our generation's just a lot more tolerant. Like, I think I gave Zomboid, and I bought Zomboid literally, like, I think a month after it came out. I gave Zomboid's UI way back then a lot more of a chance, probably because I was used to bad UIs. Like, it's a UI, but what's perfect about the game is its mechanics. And I feel, there you go. And I feel that's kind of the same conversation that people have with graphics. It's like, it's one of the reasons why, like, I can go and play Minecraft for hours and hours and hours, right? Like, just non-stop playing Minecraft. And the reason why I can is because I care about graphics. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to let the graphics stop me from exploring if I'm going to like this game for what it is. It's kind of a... I don't know how to fully describe it, but like... I feel a lot of times that when I show somebody a game and they're all like, that's bad, I don't want to play with that kind of graphics. It makes me sad because there are so many amazing games that you can play that don't have great graphics. But yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they should have better graphics. Or they should work towards better graphics if they can. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm talking a lot to myself. Someone talk to me. Someone tell me to stop, breathe. You're not alone nowadays. I'm just kidding. I feel when I do that silly voice, I should be like going, Rachel, where is she? I always got a kick. I think I saw a long time ago, and it's kind of funny. But somebody made like a modern like, what if Batman was here nowadays? And like it's like Batman like grabbing somebody and yelling in their face, and there's like 4 kids opening up their phone with Instagram live recording him doing this stuff, and I'm still like. Just need to be able to, like, have a small EMP go out when Batman shows up. This is the real side to Batman. It's just about a bunch of small sound bites with him, with video of him doing what the sound bite is. It's actually kind of cool, funny. I'm joking about that, but the new Superman movie showed, like, for the briefest second, like, it was literally like just a passing statement, but it made me crack up. And the passing statement was just all like, oh yeah, I've been after you, Superman. Lex Luthor is talking to Superman. He's like, yeah, I've been after you all the time and everything else. He's like, these are like 2,600 monkeys being completely controlled with our technology to post all over social medias and everything else and control the narrative. But, we're going to be putting you over here. And, like, it's just so... It's long enough for you to slightly take notice, but not long enough for you to hear it all. And he's literally telling Superman that he has, like, over 2,000 monkeys, and their only purpose is to post on social media. I'm like, that's definitely mean. That's definitely what a bad guy would do. All right. Let's hammer away. Oh, would you look at that? We got Carpentry 1. Ooh, baby. All right. So I think the future animal pen will have to wait. We want to go over and we're going to plumb that sink. But there are also plumbing pipes, so I'm kind of worried that maybe it will not be as easy as it used to be to plumb a sink with the rain catcher. So, let's go find out. All right. Sorry. Made a mistake. I don't want to leave my car running. That's bad. All right, so it's 3 from the back, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the side. Okay. Oh, my guy's kind of hungry. All right, so building. Hopefully I can build this stair. I wonder if I can build a lot better wooden crates now. So it's 3 from the so 1, 2, 3. Aw, man. So 1, 2, 3. The heck? What did I just do? Sorry. I have been lately not pushing the buttons on on my keyboard very well. And you have 13 planks. Okay. Mind you, it's probably nothing. It's just a I'm not very good at my keyboard anymore kind of situation. I don't know. All right, so 5 inside of each plank. The 1, 2, 3. Woo. So I gotta build a platform up here before I go up any further because I don't want to fall. Oh yeah, I used up all my planks. Did that hurt me? No, not really. Oh, actually it did. That hurt me quite a bit. Yeah, that's not fun, seeing it hurt me that much. All right. So after we build the floors here, we're going to go back and get our tarps and see if I can do this right. I've fallen off the the thing sometimes, and man, oh man, am I not happy. So how do I build on the upper floor? Do I have to like go up here? I don't know how to build on the top floor. No. Hmm. Okay. I must be doing something wrong here. Hmm. Maybe there's a setting I don't know about. All right, toggle building. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I am too, but like, how do I build this? Ooh. All right. It didn't build where I wanted it to, but at least I didn't fall. Do I like need to build on the... Okay, I can't tell whether that floor is below or... You know what? Whatever. Let's just do this. Ooh. Okay. All right. We were successful. I can't tell you folks how much my heart skipped a beat there for a second. I thought I was about to freaking fall to my death. Oh. Ooh. Oh. All right. All right, let's see here. Carpentry. Maybe furniture. Let's see. A wooden pitch post. There we go. That's not bad. All right, well, let's go get our stuff. Like I said, I was gonna do. We probably should grab a quick bite to eat from the house. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the axe. Let's see here. All right. We probably should go power up the generator so we can freeze them all again. There's a chicken farm near me, if you folks are wondering, and I go over there occasionally and get myself a couple of handfuls of eggs. A couple of handfuls of eggs. If you're just dropping in, don't forget to vote in that poll. I want to know if you're just saying hi or you're watching again. It's always good to know. All right. I think I put the tarps. Oh, we put the rope and tarps in here. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I have quite a few tarps, so like, even if this doesn't work and I can't plumb it properly, I will have at least 3 rain catchers for quite a bit of stuff. Now, I do kind of want to make it apparent to people that these roofs, from my understanding, are very much a decoration until you build something on them. So, like, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, by the way, but all of this is probably where I'd fall to die. And I'm not really looking to do that, but it is good to know about, right? You know? Don't want to fall and die. Yeah, see, the fact that I'm able to build floorboards alone should tell you that it's actually not a real roof. Just something for you to keep in mind. I'm not telling you have to, think of everything, but, it's always good to at least know. Been playing a lot of Battlefield 6. That's been quite enjoyable. I've been doing really good in the breakouts. I'm starting to get a little bit more of a good attack pattern, which is nice. So like when I'm running up to people, the smoke is nice. I'll put down the smoke, and then I will also put down a barricade for me to hide behind, or for them to hide behind. The goal is to slide just right in front of them, slap down the barricade, flip around, revive them, and then I can flip back around, pull my gun onto the barricade, and mount it if I want to, or probably not, who knows. I mean, I can. I'm just saying, in the moment, I have choices. And then I can start going to town on the people on the outside that were shooting either my fellow soldier or whatever else. Which is really cool, to be honest. Okay. So. Alright, cool. Now, how much do these rain catchers actually contain? 400 liters, yes. So I now have 1,200 liters. I'm hoping it'll rain again. So let's go ahead and see if the old way of doing stuff works. I need a pipe wrench. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Whoop, whoop. I'm super excited because I do have a pipe wrench. Oh, it's probably over my my other area. Oh yeah. I'm excited, folks. I'm getting excited. No, honestly, I'm getting excited because I've been trying to work towards preparing for winter, because I don't know how hard winter's going to be in Project Zomboid, but I have a feeling it's probably, there's a pipe wrench, it's probably not going to be a cakewalk. I definitely don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. But yeah, it's just, I have to figure it out. We have to do stuff. We have to get settled. I probably need to get more gas. I have a ton of gas containers. All right, there we go. Give me a quick second, folks. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. All right, sister-in-law, just had a question. All right, so let's go ahead and look here to make sure that we have well, there's no water up there, so that's another important thing, I guess. Can I plumb this to the sink too? No, but I probably could if I put a water collector there. Okay, so we got water collector done, which is going to be very helpful for us. I did make a bunch of small iron bands, and I know I can make buckets. And the reason why I want to make buckets, I think this is one right here, right? So a bucket holds 10 liters, which is fine. Yeah, this was me melting stuff down. See, firefighter axe, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's the clay pipe segments I was talking about. I don't really know how to, Yeah, it looks like I possibly could pipe water from one location to another location pretty easily. So I could possibly just pipe water to the above the sink in the thing. Okay, let's see here. Iron ore. It's telling me I'm missing probably tongs for all this. Alright, so these are the bands. So let's go ahead and just go. There you go. That's what I want to make. It takes one wire, one handle, and 2 metal bands. Now, I don't know if I have a lot of wire. And I don't know if I can make wire. I don't think I can. I can forge nails from wire. But yeah, I can't make that. Is there anything here that might be useful for me to make? Ooh, a fireglass blowing pipe? Ooh, that looks neat. I don't think I have a high enough skill to make it. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So I'm very happy with the progress we have made so far. So let's go ahead and get rid of the pipe wrench. I like the pipe wrench, but I also don't like the pipe wrench. I don't know. It's a complicated relationship, folks. All right. Oops. I might keep the pipe wrench for when we leave in the morning. Okay, so I now have my sink plumbed, which is great. And then I think I need to start focusing on I could go hunting, but I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna look and see if I'm looking for. I was looking for a smoker, possibly. Sorry, I'm just clearing my favorites. There you go. So I want to look for farming. So butcher hook allow you to butcher animals more easily while getting leather and more meat from them. That's actually not too hard to make. I think I can make a large hook actually in the forge. But we also need to level up our butchering skills. So well, let's go over here and check real quick before I turn off the. Yep, see, we're good. All right, we're going to turn off the generator All right, 46%. Okay. I do need to make sure that I try to level up my electrical a bit more, because right now my electrical is just abysmal. My guy's thirsty. Well, let's go in here. All right. So let's go ahead and make sure that I haven't. If I have I read the butchering skill? I really have a really high foraging, but I probably should start putting effort into my tracking and stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. I read it. All right, sweet. So there are quite a few wildlife animals around here. But I need to find them. Again. Because like I found them once or twice, but like I was just driving by. I wasn't really paying attention to where I was when I saw them. So, yeah. I can now repair cars. Oh, this is a good thing to keep in mind, folks. When you go to repair a car's engine, I'm not sure if it's bugged that you can't do it this way, or you should only do it this way. But when I was repairing my truck out here, because I finally got to a high enough mechanics level to be able to repair the engines and to take apart engines. If I had all of my engine parts inside of my main character's inventory, it would consume all of them, but only give the percentage as if it was 1. And I proved this on my last stream. I put the engine parts into like the backpack, and then I only had 1 engine part inside of my main inventory. And when it repaired, it left the engine parts for my backpack alone, but it took it out of my main inventory and gave the same exact number the one before, where it consumed 5 engine parts. So keep that in mind, folks. You don't want to really get caught in that problem. But yeah. Go ahead and turn on your alarm and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, look at that. We got some more. Got 3 votes in our little poll. You know, I don't know what it is, but my guy wakes up every morning to that alarm and the screaming of someone in the distance. I don't know if that says a lot more about my guy than I want to or not, but you know, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to worry about that. Do I want to bring the hiking backpack with me? It wouldn't hurt. It's really foggy right now. I don't think we should go out in the fog. But we could go and start working on our fence line area. Or we can kind of explore and see what else we can make. Hand-operated press, feeding trowel, planks barricade. Okay. That's for dry flax. That's cool. I've already made one of those. Maybe I made a softening beam. I don't remember. I do have a tannin bucket. I could make a wooden coffin for myself. A little bit morbid, but you know. You know, I could go over and start actually finishing that house. That might not be a bad idea. I don't really need to do any of that. Is there any kind of like stuff I can do with Oh, there we go. I do need to get better at my trapping, so let's go ahead and make 5. I need to read another carpentry book here soon. Sawing away, just sawing away. Gotta saw all the way. Oh yeah, it was about, what, 5 planks each? It's actually not that bad. All right. So, go ahead and turn that off. All right, so let's go ahead and find the stuff we don't need to have with us. I don't need a hatchet. I don't need a claw hammer and a wood saw. Do need a hunting knife. I might actually see if like actually have like a butchering knife or some other kind of knife that might be a little bit more made for the task. I do need to figure out how I'm actually going to cure that meat once I get it. So, tell me, folks, if you can think of anything that would make the meat last longer. Because that will be helpful. Because if I go and just harvest all this meat, I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know how long it'll last. If I'm being honest, and that is a very dangerous thing to not know. But you know, let's see here. Can I push down on the button? No, I can't. Oh yeah, fire pit. That's nice. I should make a grindstone, honestly. Drying rack, lean-to shelter. Anybody know? Any ideas? I already looked for a smoker. I didn't see any possibility of that. Pottery bench. Huh. Pottery wheel. Sandbag wall, that's always fun. Plant drying. Simple loom, that's cool. There we go. A spinning wheel. I don't really need a spinning wheel. Stone mill. Okay, that's cool. Stone quorum. Stone wall. Yeah. That's why I never built those, because they require a little bit more items than I have. I don't see, so far, anything that would help keep meat longer. Maybe it's like a more of a crafted item than anything else. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Let me see here. Where's the cookie? There we go. Butcher small animal. All right. Maybe if I have salt, I could brine it. I don't know. I do not know if I could brine the meat with salt. Well, either way, we were just in there to get some water. It's pretty foggy right now, so we definitely need to make sure that we are careful. This was the backpack I was wearing normally. Alright, so we now need to go and learn how to, or go after possible animals. We'll just drop this here, because I will make use of it later. Then we'll drop that. And then we'll get our trusty military backpack on. Alright, so in the military pack, let's go ahead and make sure we get rid of anything we don't need. I could just do a bunch of foraging and get a bunch of like different kinds of plants. I'm hoping that because, you know, my fridge is not next to a heat source, because I won't turn on the generator unless it's absolutely necessary. Means it will start to freeze. Or I'm curious if I can move the fridge outside, will it keep things more cold? I don't know. I do know that starting up the generator every now and then and getting these things to cold is useful. These are my first long-term items I ever did. Oh, I wonder if I can jar meat. Let me see here. Let's see here. Okay, so I can make it with these things, I guess. Okay, okay. Well, jarring eggplant wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and look at that eggplant, huh? It's -9 hunger, but, you know, it's not bad. That's not bad. Here, I'll just eat this grapefruit. All right. I got a little bit distracted here. Let's go ahead and put away some of our stuff. So, cola. Oh, I don't want to put you guys in there. All right. There we go. Always good to make sure things are clean and proper. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the stuff here. So I have I've accumulated more and more ammo, also partially due to the fact that Rosewood is literally right next to the ammo unlimited place, or I forget the name of it, but yeah. So I have been able to collect a lot of weaponry. However, my shooting skills are still not really there. And I was kind of hoping chat would tell me, feel free, um, if I actually really need to hunt or if it's just a. Well, I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. So this one shoots a 223. This one shoots a 308. Um, I'm going to assume the 308 is probably better. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and equip it in both of our hands. All right. And then I think I'll need a screwdriver to remote that. Let's go over to our ammo area, and we need more 308. Not there. Oh, we got 9 rounds of it. But do we have... Oh, there's a box of 308 right there. Doesn't matter. All right, there we go. And then, boom. How many rounds are in a box? 20. Okay. I haven't actually remembered how the weaponry in this game actually works again. Oh man, I probably need to make a new baseball bat. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so we go down here with the screwdriver. I should be able to, yeah, remove that 2 times. Then I should be able to put 8 times on that. All right, so we got that. We got that. Yeah, I don't know if I can repair these. Because these are my baseball bats, but I didn't know if there's a way for me to repair them. So I know the repair's down here. It looks like, unfortunately, these are just scrap. Which is really unfortunate, honestly. I really kind of wished I could do something to fix them. Can I do that inside of the metalworking area? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Okay, what about weaponry? So... meat cleaver, scrap blade. Okay, we can go up a little bit further. Barbed wire weapon, assemble spear. I'm not using spears. I probably will do this. Reinforced long weapon. Because, I usually do, blunt. Long blunt is what I have. I'm actually looking through this because I'm curious if I can make a more deadly and stronger weapon. Let's see here. The rakehead spiked weapon sounds pretty damn badass, honestly. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff I know to make is more um, long blade focused than anything else. All right, so let's go ahead and put these back because they're not going to help us anytime soon. But we can start gathering the supplies for the next thing that we need to do. So tin cans. Nothing really else. Oh, there you go. Got some wire. I don't know why I'm putting that inside of my inventory, but whatever. Inside of my main inventory, by the way. Alright, so let's see. Let us go ahead and keep doing what we need to do. I don't need those. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright, so I actually probably should just carry a nightstick for the future, because I've had my long blunt weapons break on me, and that is quite a issue, especially like in the middle of fighting or being possibly overran. I just really don't like being in that situation. If you guys understand what I mean. Let's see here. Let's go. Scrap metal sword. I really just want to take it just to test it out, but I'm not high level long blade, so I know it's going to take a little while for it to kill immediately. But yeah. All right. This is my more. You know what? I can't talk today. I just haven't been able to talk at all, folks. Like, I feel like my mind's going, say this, but my lips are going, no. You will never say anything like that. I only need one of those. Don't know why I need the wooden handles, though. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's good. And then I also had a bunch of seeds I want to put into my seeds repository. I don't want to run out of seeds. No, none in there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. Oh, yeah. Favorites. Oh, that's why. Let's get rid of that. I need at least 3 tin, and I need screws. That's what I need. A box of screws. So I'm just quickly looking for the screws it says it has in my area. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there they are. And now we just need to go get you know, I thought there was something better than this. Yeah, sheet metal reinforced. This is what I should be looking at. But I know nuts and bolts have been quite a hard thing for me to get a lot of right now. So we're just going to have to stick to this. Which is fine, right? You know, you don't always need all the crazy stuff. I should honestly just go through all of these and, like, figure out where I have everything. And then, like, try to organize it in some weird fashion that I'm not even sure would work. All right, we gotta go find more tin cans. I have a bunch in front of my house for the tin cans, but yeah, I'm just gonna run to this house real quick, get myself a drink, and then I am going to get right to the making of these weapons. All right. All right, so then we're gonna fill up. Let's fill up 2 water bottles. Why not? Why not? And if you're just coming in, don't forget to vote on the little poll we just got going. Always fun to see people, and always happy to see people come back or first time dropping in. Who knows? All right. What's this? Where did I leave over here? Yeah, that's a broken baseball bat. I really like the baseball bats. Very nice. I know I'm going hunting, and you could be all like, "You're going hunting. Why do you need to make these weapons?" And it's just one of those situations. A gun goes off. There's 5 infected after you. You know, it just happens, right? You don't really want the infected after you, now, do ya? Oh yeah. I was gonna clean all these too. That's why I originally ran into that house. No, I don't need weapons right now. I need tin cans. Usually I'm pretty good about, like, putting them elsewhere because I don't need them. But I do need them now, so that's what I want to see. Okay, let's just make use of this nice function feature. There we go. See, a bunch of empty tin cans right there, and that should be enough for us to craft our baseball bat. There we go. There it goes. It does take some time for the guy to craft it, but it is definitely worth it. All right, we're going to craft one more. I can speed up time like that, yeah. All right. So now that we have our 2 things, let's go ahead and there's quite a bit of, like, crafting stuff. I probably should put away, but I'm going to be a little bit lazy and just go throw it. Not in my electronics. I'll just throw it in there. All right. So, what we're gonna go do, if you folks haven't been already in here, we're going to go and try to possibly hunt. It's one of the reasons why I made the baseball bats, is because, you know, gunshots attract zombies. So I just wanted to make sure that if I did shoot a weapon in this game, I didn't have the rest of the zombies from the high school team or whatever coming out of nowhere and biting me, you know. It wasn't something that I wanted to cross off my bucket list. You get what I mean. All right, so I'll put one inside my backpack. And then I think we could probably grab like maybe 2 eggs or something. We'll grab like this many eggs. I don't think we really need it right now, but hey, why not? All right, now we're finally gonna go and take a look. And you know, technically, since it's no longer really like sunny, I'm gonna get I'm gonna put my my hat away. I didn't want my my guy to get sunburned or whatever craziness Project Zomboid was just to throw at me today. So, the times I've been able to see deer, or if I remember where I have seen deer, so we're here, and I think I've seen deer along the freeway, to be honest. It might be kind of, you know, oh, yeah, whatever, but I think I've seen deer here. Or, if I'm lucky, I think I'll run over some rabbits. It even says Deer Trail Road. I wonder if that's any kind of symbolism. Either way. But yeah, we fixed this truck's engine up. Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. I was like, being all like, wait. Should I go back and grab all of the vehicle maintenance stuff? Because if I break down and don't have the tools, it could be really problematic. But I think I'm going to be okay. Famous last words, I know. But I think overall, I'm going to be okay. Have you guys seen the rat? Oh, well, that was convenient. Totally not planned, not scripted. But what do you guys think of the ragdoll physics? I'm sorry. I'm just cracking up at that. Just the timing there. Just the timing there. Marker. Oh. You could not have timed that better, right, guys? Oh, man. It is very, very funny. Just the fact that that happened while I was, like, about to ask what you guys think about ragdoll physics. I was just switching out my bottles. So how's everyone's day going? How is everyone's day going? Everyone being awesome? I'm not planning to do that. I don't want to hurt my vehicle. Hitting these zombies is bad. The ragdolling is fun, but I don't want to keep doing it. Maybe I'll go a little bit slower. I have Sunday Driver on. Not really a so I don't get to go like super fast. But yeah. I just don't want them I don't want to be hitting the zombies and suffering the consequences of it later down the road. Okay, so I think we are going to actually put on a cruise control. And I want to kind of like cruise for some I did not mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. That's just silly that I did that. All right. All right, so we're trying to find meat or gear or whatever. Anything that we think we could possibly get stuff from. Now, I am shooting a hunting rifle with 308, so I think shooting rabbits and stuff may not be very beneficial, as I think most of the meat will be gone. But it's worth a try. Oh, my cat has awoken from her nap, and I think she's gonna walk in front of my screen. Oh, see, there you go. Death by cat. That's too many for me to ignore. This one almost blends in fully. All right, that was weird. Somehow my mouse got stuck in there and wouldn't actually let me zoom back out. All right. Yeah, I did hear another one. Yep. Ah, man, sometimes I miss where they are. Okay. I don't need that. I know we can actually make silver in the game, like silver metal, but I don't really want to push my luck too hard. We're gonna put the baseball bat on our back because I don't want us to not have the weapon easily accessible. No, don't want that. I don't want that. All right. Gosh darn it. There's quite a few on this highway nowadays. I probably attracted some. All right, so I could go. I know there's like a pretty big amount of forest here, or maybe it's just farmland. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm kind of curious if maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Like maybe I need to figure out how to actually track animals. There you go. So, I don't know if I'll be able to, like, pick up on an animal like that. It's never worked for me in the past. It's probably because my tracking is trash. But, I don't know. Have you, any of you folks in chat, tracked it all in the game yet? Let's see here. Animals, normal. All right. Hemlock. Find. Come on. Wild eggs. Haven't found those before. So, I'm not very far from the road, so I think maybe I should go a wee bit deeper. I don't know. I have never, ever tracked here. So, like, I'm kind of, I don't know, a little bit like, I guess impatient. Because I don't know whether or not I'm doing this right, but yeah. Like, does it tell you things or something? Like, hey, like, here's an animal track. This is how you follow it. I don't know. Is it like from like where life is feudal, where like, oh look at that, we picked up a there's a trapping book out in the middle of nowhere. That's humorous. Marker. Luckily, over here is a little bit more open and less tree, I guess you could call it. A mango. That's an interesting item to find out in the wilderness. Oh, you guys hear that? It's faint. I'm hoping it's not a cow. But, you know, you never know. If it's a cow, I don't want to shoot it because it just can come back and pick it up and then take it back home. It's actually something I probably could put a better investment of my time into, but I really, really kind of want to learn how to track. So, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you folks in this game? I'm just really curious. I think the craziest thing that has ever happened to me was I survived like a big, large group of zombies, and then I make it all the way home just to step the wrong way and fall off my balcony. Actually, I think I climbed over it. Like, I pushed E, and my guy's just like, "Yoop." Alright. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should look it up. But no, let's try a little bit longer. I don't want to... I love figuring things out in games. Because, like, that's kind of where you find some of the nuances, I would say. But yeah. Of course, I won't spend forever looking for... or trying to do something. But it is kind of an interesting... It's a way I like to play the game overall. Very, very, very much. Alright. Well, I don't really feel like this is working out pretty well for me. I feel like I don't know, I feel kind of, lost. Not the show, me. Just a log. Just a log. All right. Well, it's always fun to do, but it's always weird to say. But if you like what you've seen so far or whatever else, feel free to hit that like button or maybe subscribe and check out our other content. We've been around for 2.5 years and recently rebranded, but it's always cool to go back and look at our old episodes and videos. We used to be a podcast about survival genre, and unfortunately, we decided to move away from it after 2.5 years. It's actually kind of an interesting kind of like experiment, as you may think. Whatever. And we try to be a genre-based podcast of survival games. And I'm not going to say that it wasn't fun. It wasn't awesome to interview the developers that we were able to interview and all that kind of stuff. But we had spent 2.5 years to get to where we are now, sub-wise and possible view-wise, which is still not amazing. But it's only been like, I think, 1, maybe 2 months since we moved to the new brand and new approach, where we're only covering DayZ and Project Zomboid. But I think that brings up a kind of an interesting viewpoint. And I'm not saying that nobody should do it, but I would honestly, if one of my friends told me that they're going to start up a gaming podcast, I probably would tell them don't. There aren't that many out there left, and it is and was extremely difficult, honestly, to stay up with all the survival games. And like, I'm Dumpgra, I'm the owner and one of the main people, but like, I would have to be scrolling through so many different Discords, so many different conversations and all that kind of stuff. And while it was okay, it did take a lot of effort to keep up with all the games that we could cover and the future ones we potentially wanted to cover. It's just like, holy crap. And then there was the question of, when we did finally make a video and posted our episode out there, were there people who wanted to watch it? And some of these new survival games, they're amazing. I love them to death. They're absolutely great. But they don't have the community or content yet for people to make videos about them. So, it's kind of that weird kind of situation. I'm still looking for animals, by the way. I'm just walking down the road back to my car. But yeah, it is kind of it's a weird dilemma, Like, are you okay with the time investment versus payback being terrible? Or are you going to be like what we did and rebrand and try something different, because that clearly, after 2.5 years, was not working very well for us. It had some success, but by no means was it amazing. Or do you stick to that, or do you go to the way we did, what we chose to do, which was rebrand and focus only on DayZ and Project Zomboid, because those two games by themselves, in content-wise, have a well that's so deep. And then if you add the community from both of those, it goes even way deeper. And then you add in the fact that these they're streamers and other content creators, they're server owners and all that kind of stuff. It goes so far down, it hits a Balrog from Lord of the Rings, and it decides to like have an epic fight with Gandalf again. But no, I mean, like, it's a very interesting dilemma, especially like just thinking about that. Like, both of those games have a huge amount of stuff, and you can do all the stuff you want in them, but you won't always be fully informed on every game you cover. Whatever. I'm just mindlessly talking right now because I kind of given up on finding a deer. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe I should go get the animal trailer and pick up the cows and stuff. Or, well, if I wanted to do that, I would have to go and finish my animal shelter. So, not sure if I want to do that. I thought it was like sitting in the tree. That was kind of interesting. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm not going to destroy my engine just because you zombies don't want to move. Zombies. I have not been up to the main city of this server. Of this save, by the way. It's not a server. But it might be fun to do. It might be fun to do. I think I'll also start streaming on TikTok again. I think that was a survivor zombie, honestly. Sometimes it's just fun to learn this stuff. Friendship bracelet. Okay, well, let's see what's in there. Well, that was kind of sad, actually. I'm sad now. Well, you know, a little bit of target practice doesn't hurt, right, guys? Yeah, see. I just opened a can of worms on myself. That hit. Huh. A little bit more lag than I'm used to. Okay. That one got up quick. All right. Okay. Well, at least I know how to shoot that weapon. Wow. One hit kills. And that was a little bit on purpose. Just a little bit. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I wanted to go up here. See if there's any deer on a long deer trail. That felt a little bit mean. All right. Well, I guess we should keep going. I have to find new tires for this thing soon. Old-fashioned can opener. Have you guys ever used an old-fashioned can opener? I'm talking about the one that, like, has that metal hook and you have to, like, pretty much push in, pull out, push in, pull out as you turn the can yourself. It's kind of a interesting situation. Kind of a coordinated attack there, don't you think? Too bad the varsity jacket's broken. Too bad. Right? I've always kind of wondered what that error 4 means. Like, it shows up a lot. But I've never really, like, I guess, understood why. But yeah. Maybe it failed to render something, or loaded it in, or what have you. I don't know. Getting darker, so my guy's having a harder time seeing. I guess I could use my my police baton if I wanted to. Oh, I don't think I'm going to find any animals out here if it's the middle of the night, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot about all this paint here. I think I was thinking about, like, actually fixing up this box truck a while ago. Oh, look, a spare battery for our flashlight. A pager. Alright. Guess my guy's getting a little bit tired. So we probably should go and find a little house to call home. Okay. Well, there's some more zombies here than I was planning to have to deal with. So I guess we should, maybe we should turn around soon. My car's headlights aren't really doing a lot of illuminating right now. This might be a perfect chance to... says useful car there. Actually, folks, I think this is where I'm gonna have to end it. Actually, not right there, by the way. Not right there. Yeah, I should just drive back to the freeway, because I don't want to get killed. Won't be too far from the freeway. Okay, I'm down to one headlight. I gotta be careful. Last time I was driving down a straight road like this, I wasn't paying attention and I smashed into a really small sapling. There we are. All right. So, folks, I think this is where we're going to have to end it. I have been really deeply appreciating everybody watching me. We had 5 people concurrent watching me, and I really appreciate that. Hope you folks all have a wonderful day. And, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ta-ta for now.